Thursday Theories, week number 13, and I am probably going to make some people angry with this one, is what it is. So the thought for this time is don't race the buses. Okay? Now, I understand, I'm talking about leaving school. I understand that there are people who need to head out immediately when that bell rings. They may have childcare that they're on a time crunch for. They may have doctor's appointments. They may have practices with a sports team, things like that they've got to get to. I get that. Okay. I also understand that there are people who say, when that bell rings, my time here is done. That's what my contract says. I'm out. But I think there's something to be said for putting in that little bit extra, proving that you actually enjoy being where you're at, that you enjoy your job in that location and being there. Sometimes that means staying after for students. Sometimes it means just getting some things done for that. And I guarantee you, students know who it is that when that bell rings, they are out the door. And I would guarantee that most of those students know exactly why that teacher is leaving. So, if we want to, as teachers, try and convince students that they should be a part of our career area, this career path, instead of all these times that we try to convince them not to go into it when we whine and complain about things, we need to show some positives from that. And one of those is, I enjoy being here. I enjoy this job. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to stay for tons of extra hours. But there is something to be said for being a little bit early, staying a little bit extra, get the things done. One of the things I've also worked on, and in relation to that, is trying not to take work home. So I use that time at the end of school to finish grading, to get ready for the next day, have things set up and have that transition ready so that in the morning, yes, I also get here early, and then I can finish setting anything up. If I've got some more grading that I need to do, and keep them up to date and try and be on top of that as much as possible so I don't have to take things home. So yes, I understand there are legitimate reasons where when that bell rings, you've got to fly and you've got to race those buses to beat them out of that parking lot. But at the same time, I think that there's something to be said for taking that time and showing students and being an example of, you know what, I don't need to rush out of here. I'm not going to stay forever, but I enjoy my job. I enjoy where I'm at, and there's something to be said for that. So that's this week's Thursday Theories.